Hey everyone, this is Technicolor Mike B, also known as Sertuni Van Dukes. And since it is International Clown Week, we are going to do a makeup demonstration. And the makeup that I've chosen for today is the Lite Auguste Clown Makeup. Now, if you're not familiar with the term Lite Auguste, I will explain it briefly. It is more of a modern approach to clown makeup. It is a minimalist approach to clown makeup, where you have the traditional white face is you cover your whole face in white. With a traditional Auguste makeup, you'll have white around your mouth and around your eyes. And then the rest of your skin will usually be some shade of flesh tone. Sometimes it will be more of an orangish color, sometimes more of a pinkish color. But the white is limited to the area around your mouth and eyes. And with the Lite Auguste, we go even less white than the regular Auguste, that it's usually just a touch of white around the mouth and touch of white around the eyes, or on the eyes. There's not really a precise amount of how much white you need or don't need. It's really up to you and your character. A lot of people like the Lite Auguste look for close-up work. A lot of the clowns that visit hospitals and nursing homes and children who are sick will go with a Lite Auguste approach. That makes them look just a little bit clown-like without going full-on clown makeup. A lot of those clowns will also have sort of a minimalist costume. If they're doing hospital-type visits, they might have sort of a doctor's lab coat with clown buttons, or some big silly stethoscope around their neck. But it's a less makeup approach. And when people start moving into the Lite Auguste arena, some of the clown mentors, the people who know makeup, said, make sure you're doing Lite Auguste and not Lazy Auguste. And I agree with them. My skin tone is not an even one color skin tone. It's got scarring from acne as a kid, and starting to get the old looks to it. So it's got some red splotches and some lighter areas. So when I do the Lite Auguste, I want to cover all of my skin on my face with makeup of some type. It's usually the majority of it will be the base color, which is more or less my flesh tone. So let's get started. You'll see what I mean about the Lite Auguste as we go on. So the first thing I always do when I'm doing makeup is wash my face, shave, make sure it's clean, and then I always, even though I've cleaned it already once, I'll take a damp cloth, paper towel, and just sort of wipe off any of the oils on my skin so they don't cause problems with the makeup. And since this is the Lite Auguste, I'm going to do the base color in a flesh tone. These are the Mehron CreamBlend sticks. This one is Tan Glow. So it's just makeup in a stick form, and I just apply a little bit everywhere, and then I'll go and rub it in and spread it out. So this is just even out my skin tone. It's not really adding or changing the color of my skin, just making it look a little bit more even. And I don't mind getting it everywhere. I'm not gonna put a whole lot of color on the face. Just add a little bit more under the chin. Now it is fairly well spread out, an even thin layer of makeup. Now I can move on to the white, and it's just the Mehron Clown White. Use the end of a brush and just scoop a little bit out. I'm not going to need a whole lot. Put it on the back of my hand. And the whites, I'm just going to do a little on the upper eyelid. The other side. Just clean up the makeup that got on the lower eyelid. And that's enough of the white for now. Move on to the black. Again, just take a little bit of the black out at the end of a brush. Put it on the back of my hand. The black is going to go on my lip and my eyebrow. Just touch up a spot. Just a little eyeliner. Now I'll go back to the white, and I will put a outline of white on the lip around the black. And now for the red. And again, like the other colors, just take a little bit out. Now I could do just the tip of my nose in red with makeup. I will put a nose on. This is just going to be a little bit of blush on the cheeks. A little extra color between the eyes. A little extra color on the chin. And that's enough makeup for the Lite Auguste. It really is less makeup. Just wipe my hand off. It still needs to be set with powder. I have my baby powder in a little container. I have a big powder puff. Go lightly coat it with powder. There's not a lot of makeup on my face, so I don't need as much as some of the other makeups need more. And just pat it. And then just use a soft brush to remove the excess powder. Alright, and since I said I was going to apply a nose, I just want to clean off the tip of my nose. This is a nose tip. This is one of the ProKnows nose tips by Leon McBride. He makes the ProKnows line. It is filled with foam, and it just goes on the tip of my nose. I use Prosaide, which I probably bought more than I needed to, since I've had this several years and I've only used the top inch. Prosaide is sort of like a contact cement, so I just dip a Q-tip into the Prosaide. And apply a little to the tip of my nose. Close up the container so I don't spill it somewhere. And then use the same Q-tip and just apply a little to the inside of the nose. And as I was saying, this is like contact cement. It's important that the two sides get fairly dry. If they're still wet, they'll never be able to dry, and it will eventually slide off. But these are small enough, and it's applied just enough that it should be dry already. Normally, when I'm doing a full-fledged clown makeup, I will put on the glue. I'll put the glue on, and then I'll go get ready, put the rest of my costume on, and then come back and add the nose later. By then, the glue will have had enough time to dry. So there you go. This is the Lite Auguste look. It's less makeup, or less bold makeup, than the other designs. There's not really a one way is the only way. There's some people that they might put white on their upper lip. They might just put a little bit of white on their eyes. But it's not the full around your mouth white muzzle. It's not a big around the eyes amount of makeup. You could do any variety of things. I sometimes think of it as like if I had done a full white face design and then just did minimal color to it, just coloring my lips and my eyebrows, then it's sort of like the white face, but it's flesh color, so it's minimal makeup in that way. So yeah, that's a Lite Auguste clown look. I'll do another video. I'm going to be Chef Sertuni for that video. It's sort of it's a character, simple costume. So yeah, so if you could watch the other video, you'll see the completed makeup design with the costume and the hat and anything else I decide to add to today's design before doing the video. So the Lite Auguste, to me it's important that I covered all of my skin with the base makeup, the foundation, just to even out my skin tone, and then I think that helps the other colors stand out a little bit better. So yeah, that is the Lite Auguste clown look. It's just something I don't think I've shared before on a video format, so I thought International Clown Week would be a good time to do it. So I hope you enjoyed it, you learned something new and different about clowning, and keep watching my videos. We'll do a few more episodes of clown videos for International Clown Week. So until next time, see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile, or as the clown world likes to say, bump a nose. This is Sir Toonie Van Dukes or Technicolor Mike B signing out.